Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Fun night of boxing, huh? Fun night of boxing. Very engaging, very entertaining. Mix that in with a little bit of college basketball and a few friends, and you had a fun night. All right? And don't forget to hit the Patreon. So I want to talk about something. Teofimo Lopez. One, I'm going to start this video by saying the kid has no ceiling. The kid can be as good as he want to be up until the age of 28, 29. You know what I mean? Uh, um, You know, I think the kid is special. I think he has power. He has great athleticism. I spoke about him already in his last fight. His fast twitch muscle fibers are amazing. Um, he's entertaining. He's a crowd pleaser. But I want to take this video somewhere else. I could get on here and say another devastating knockout. He's on his way to fighting for a world championship, hopefully by the beginning of next year. I could do that. But because everyone else is going to do that and say, I haven't watched anyone's video, I'm going to go a different way. I saw some flaws in Teofimo Lopez. If I had his number, I would send him this video. I don't have his phone number. But I'm just going to take a different route because he's going to go online and watch all these videos, and people are going to praise him and say he's on his way. And he is on his way. And everything that they're saying is true. But I want to take, again, a different. Let's go. Let's start with his jab. Um, Jab hand is too low. He throws one jab at a time, and it goes down to his waist. Um, I thought that he needs to bring it back to a defensive position because an experienced fighter is going to go right over the top. You know what I mean? Pivot, go right over the top and land the right hand, and we'll see what that does to him. Two, I'm going to make these short and sweet. I'm going to just do, he's too upright. Chin is in the air when he throws his punches. His chin is not behind his shoulders. He throws a lot of punches. I know he's young. Guys, I know he's young. I'm just going through the list so this video can possibly help him when he rewatches the fight. Chin is up in the air. Goes in a little. He's a little upright. He doesn't change the levels too well. I'm not being Debbie Downer. I'm just doing the video. Again, I'm just going to reiterate. I think the kid has no ceilings, but I think someone honest who's not emotionally attached to him, you can watch the fight and you can clearly see the kid has some flaws. Chin is up too high. Didn't change the levels too well. He can be countered. He can easily be countered. His fast twitch muscle fibers and his power, it kept Magdalena on the defensive. But if you get someone who's slippery, who can catch his shit and counter, he'll be in trouble. Part three, you can hand play Teofimo Lopez. You can hand play him. And what I mean by hand play him, he catches a lot of shit with his jab hand instead of his right hand. He doesn't catch with his right, shoot his jab, double jab. You know what I mean? He catches with his left hand, which is, boxing one-on-one. You catch if you're orthodox, you catch with your right hand, you shoot with your left. You know what I mean? You shoot with your left, pivot, get out the way, you work, you know what I mean? You work the room, you work the ring, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And four, because he drops his jab hand, he's not in boxing position to throw off combinations. And he's going to throw off combinations because he's younger, he's more explosive. But I'm talking about as he grows into the fighter that I expect him to become, he's going to have to bring that jab hand back so he can get in proper position to land off 4 shots at a time because he's physically God bless gifted. I like that term. He's physically God bless gifted. I like that. I believe he's special. He's feeling himself a little too much in the ring. I love his confidence. I don't want him to shy away from his confidence, but I also want him to know that he has a job to do. And I love the fact that he's a showman. high level of entertainment. But I just wanted to come from a different perspective. I love the kid. Uh, as I told him before, I'm very interested in his career moving forward. One-on-one interview. If you know Teofimo Lopez, please send this video to him because I need him to watch this fight with honest eyes. You know, his dad is in his corner, so they're on the up and up. Every step they move forward is rare air for them because it's a father and son combination. And every time they win, they're getting closer and closer to where they want to be as world champions and multimillionaires. So they believe their game plan is working, which it is. But I think he has some technical flaws. That his jab hand was annoying the shit out of me all fight. Like all fight. You know what I mean? Like he drops it all the way down to his waist. And that's what a lot of young athletic fighters do. They fight a lot. They play chicken a lot. You know what I mean? And he's used to walking forward, throwing that jab and cutting the ring off and letting loose with his power shots and dominating his sparring opponents. You can see because he doesn't pivot off his work. And when a fighter don't pivot off when he's in the lead, when a fighter doesn't pivot off of his work, he's used to just dominating his sparring partners. You know, he's not used to being a boxer as well as being a puncher and an elite athlete. So rewatch the fight, guys, if you haven't seen it, and you'll see. But the jab hand was just number one. Every time he shot that jab, it just went down to his waist every time. If I'm fighting him with the ability or greater, I let him throw his jab all night. I let him get comfortable. I counter him to the left, let him get comfortable. I counter him left just to keep his right hand occupied. You know what I mean? So you don't shoot the right hand on me. And boom, the third round, right hand. He wakes up. He's like, holy shit. You know? And but I like the kid. I'm gonna watch. When I say this, I'm gonna watch every fight this guy fights. I mean, he stops my Saturday. You know, like I'm very focused, very intent, and I'm doing this video so it can help him. I'm very interested in this young man's career. I can't wait till he fights next. He's probably going to fight in LA on April 6th on the undercard of Lomachenko. It makes sense. Build his fan base up. Hopefully they bring him out early. If I'm the dad, if he's mature enough, if he can handle it, I bring him out here early for the last 2 weeks. I bring him out here for camp. Let him do some media stuff. Let him get intertwined in LA because he's already in New York. He has a good base for the LA. I mean, for New York media, and maybe he'll come over to LA and build some ends with a lot of LA media members. So I'm excited to see this kid fight again. I wish he was a prospect so I could see him fight 4 more times this year. But he's only gonna fight probably 3 times this year, and who does Top Rank put him in with? I say Ray Beltran. If Ray Beltran doesn't get a title shot, I put him in with Pedraza. You know, not Pedraza yet. Um, not yet. Maybe Fonseca. Fonseca just fought Lomachenko. Maybe you put him in with Fonseca, somebody like that, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you bring up a former world champion up for 130, you know, and you see where he's at. But, you know, I think maybe you bring Cuellar back. Maybe you pay Cuellar to move up to 135 and fight him, you know. We'll see. But anyways, man, these are just thoughts. But congratulations to Cuellar. I mean, congratulations to Teofimo Lopez. I'm a big fan. Um, I did this video to help you. I can't wait. When I say I can't wait to watch you fight again, I can't wait. The moment they announce your fight, I'm putting it on my calendar. I'm putting it on my Google Calendar for real. I'm not being facetious. I'm being real. I can't wait to see this kid fight again. I'm excited. Just like I'm excited to watch Gerard Ennis fight again. I can't wait to watch this kid fight again. You know what I mean? So um, those two guys got me excited about the next wave of champions in boxing. I can't wait. I'm excited. So Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Top Rank. It was a good card today by Top Rank. Very, not a great card, good card. And Thank you. It was a good card. I enjoyed myself today. So it's 11:23 in LA, and you know that's it. Barbershop conversations. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.